Lately I done seen a lot of stuff I should've never seen. Been through a lot of stuff I should've never been. And I ain't never seen my future like how I'ma win. But every day I ask the Lord forgive me for them sins. But I don't know if you gon' feel this, but I'm talking to you. I promise you can never walk on my or all in my shoes. But if you do, I promise you that you gon' lose. If you gotta pick a side, what side you gon' choose? I remember when I felt like I was a joke. I remember when I ain't had no hope. Remember that pain when my heart first broke. And every time I lose my words, then I really choke. I remember when I felt like I was a joke. I remember when I ain't had no hope. Remember that pain when my heart first broke. And every time I lose my words, then I really choke. You wanna know how it feel to feel like nothing, that have people control you like a puppet. I thank the Lord every day that my heart pumping. Yeah, that my heart pumping. Cause I done tried to harm myself a couple times, but I thank the Lord for letting me rhyme. Cause if I die, my mom and pops gon' death cry. But I remain strong to the pressure that I apply. I can't blame nobody else for being a bad guy. That's all truth, and I can never lie. And I be asking God why mama ain't survive. Wish that she was alive, but her being gone, it's gon' push my drop. Yeah, it's gon' push my drop. Yeah, it's gon' push my drop. Yeah, I remember when I felt like I was a joke. I remember when I ain't had no hope. Remember that pain when my heart first broke. And every time I lose my words, then I really choke. I remember when I felt like I was a joke. I remember when I ain't had no hope. Remember that pain when my heart first broke. And every time I lose my words, then I really choke.
The producer.
What's going on, people? It's been a damn minute. Let me pull this to the side. You know me. But you know what I mean? Talk to him, Con, ready on fire. We do big things when we connect. But to my right, I have who?
Carnell Nichols.
Alright, to my left.
This is Mark. I'm my boy Mark.
Yo, smiling hard and shit. Yo, happy. I'm like, yo, I'm on this motherfucking tape and it ain't for no Kim K. Hold on. No, I'm only joking.
We good on that. We good on that.
Because I don't know, this man might have a whole girl for real. She's like, Kim K, I ain't get on that. Yes, I don't want no problems. But my guest today, man, I brought him here because for the simple fact, social media is a small circuit, especially. No matter if you're in the East Coast or the West Coast. A lot of things that people do can be seen on a wide scale, you know what I mean? So the thing I say that is because before I actually hit this brother, like, Lo, I want to do an interview with you. I was seeing like little things that he was doing on, you know, the Twitter and didn't even know he had an Instagram. So till a day and shit. So so I can't even say like I was watching him on Twitter, on Instagram, but just watching him on Twitter, and like he does a lot of things for people who can't, you know what I mean, right now, and bring a smile to their face. And that's one part of Baltimore that no one wants to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, only time they talk about that is when somebody get killed. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
When someone dies, then it's
all acknowledged. They're like,
she did that for the city. She used to feed people every week and blah blah blah. And then you never like, damn, all right.
No, that's
why they didn't do that shit when he was living? But the take for me, like, I ain't gonna lie, like I told you, like I was watching for like 2 months off of the Twitter for real before I was like, yo, this shit dope. But it's like, but not only that though, I was looking at the backlash that you were getting. But can you elaborate a little bit of, because I don't know, like I said, like I don't want to push no button, but can you tell people like what you do so then I can start filling them in and shit?
Okay, so basically, I'm a CLA. That's a community living assistant. I work with clients who have intellectual disabilities, and I won't disclose of where I work or nothing, but just know that I work with clients who have intellectual disabilities, and they're not able to do certain things. So I'm just here to fill in certain duties like bathing them, giving them meds, taking them to a center, washing them, things like that.
And can you let them know how old you are?
I just turned 25 July 14th.
So that's for that. I mean, because when you hear this, right, in today's society of Baltimore, like somebody 25, it's not jumping out there washing no one's ass, helping nobody that's not family. You know what I mean? Some of the motherfuckers don't even help family.
True, some of them be neglecting them for real.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like... And
Stories promoted. Stories
and
promoted.
And the thing that I've seen from you is like... At first I was like, yo, wow. But then when I kept seeing the videos, I'm like, oh, you'll really be...
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Bringing a smile on these people's faces. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I'll fuck you up on the dancing side.
Nah, you got that. See, look, I ain't promoting no competition. I ain't promoting no.
It's like, no, but the one video that I did see was you were dancing. You know what I mean? Well, for the people out there that don't know, like Baltimore started that club dancing shit.
Most definitely.
New Jersey and Chicago, y'all niggas, y'all stole it from them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
We definitely gotta thank y'all for expanding it, but when we talk about the start, it's starting in the heart of Baltimore.
It
Club
started
dancing.
in the heart of Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for Swift Down, I think it would have been bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the love for club music and the dancing and shit, when she died, started to die with it.
Most definitely.
You don't really see, like, people in Baltimore that's artists don't even, you usually have our Baltimore artists make a club song. Like, nah, them motherfuckers trying to, they fake trapping and shit, but you, man, like, you dance and they be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it could be a different thing if you see that shit and they not happy.
True.
Like, these people are sitting there happy, and then I seen the one, you had the old dude up, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I got him up, gotta get him exercise.
Yo had a knee for real, you know what I mean? Throw a knee in that bitch, but like...
Yeah, wiggle that knee.
But like
anything.
A lot of people that watch you, right, on there, they got a lot of bullshit to say because they don't understand or they don't know where you come from. For me, fuck the Twitter part because I see that you really got a heart.
Mm-hmm. Most
I
definitely.
want them to know, like, where you from, bro? Like, what brought you from before Twitter?
First of all, for y'all on Twitter, we ain't no county bounty, none of that. I'm from Baltimore City. My birth certificate say Baltimore City. Born and raised. I was moved all throughout Baltimore. The county, East Baltimore, your West Baltimore. I done lived all over Baltimore. So when it come to Baltimore, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. That's what I'm repping.
All right, and what made you get into, taking care of people?
I mean, I am a Cancer, so that's really in our nature. Like, it's just a sign we're nurturing people. So,
With the zodiac.
I'm just being honest. So, I knew that, like, I'm not into, like, all that violent stuff. Like, I definitely, if I needed to fight, I'm already on it. Like, but I'm not into, like, promoting violence. So, I knew that I can dance and people liked it. So, why not promote it as in positivity?
So the first time you started, you said, "Fuck, I'm gonna try this," because everybody did it go right the first time. Like,
I mean, before I was like doing the stuff with the clients, I was already like doing a lot of the dancing. I actually just started dancing off the random. It was nothing where as though I was taught enough, and I just self-taught myself how to dance by watching people online and then doing it myself.
okay, so you got little crazy legs.
Oh yeah, the crazy legs is there. It's there.
I bet. So, like, when they see you, right? Like I said, a lot of the backlash that you've been getting lately, like, oh, he's dancing for the white man because they see white old people. You know what I'm saying? Or he's being another nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you take to that?
Yeah, you talking about the comparisons to like the Jim Crow, the Shook and jiving and all that. I mean,
hold up though. Before you go there, like, have you said Jim Crow, right? People might crucify me for this shit, but Jim Crow, right? We never, like everybody throughout history, we seen what them motherfuckers look like. We never seen what Jim Crow looked like, but we know that motherfucker
but it's
had. That we know that motherfucker had the book to everything. That's why I think he was a white nigga. But
most definitely. The hate, all the hate. That's what I call it, the hate. I just feel my tank like it's just gonna keep me going, pushing forward with being positive. It don't stop me. Like this is stuff I'm used to, like the quotes and all the negative quotes and all that type of stuff. I'm used to that. That's nothing. My skin is strong.
All right, hey, because I seen you started reposting some of the negative shit that people were saying, and it was like, I like that shit, like, because for me, like, you say something negative about me, motherfucker, like, I don't care, like, even if you in Baltimore, I'm gonna post that shit. Even if you're not in Baltimore, I'm gonna post that shit. If you're in Baltimore, I'm gonna go harder though, because I'm gonna start finding shit like knowing people you know.
Don't
like,
even know you, buddy.
Yeah, we don't even know you, bitch. Yeah, but like you being his cousin and shit, like how do you? Because for me, yo, I be ready to smack some motherfuckers when the people talking crazy. For my family, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did you take on that? Like,
I mean, he just who he gonna be for real. Like, he on who he is for real. And if you on who you are, nobody can knock that from you. Nobody can take that from you. I feel like the person he is and his extension of like our family and the type of love that we give for real. And we not gonna let nobody like knock us off our feet for real. The fact that he even able to like give his patients that type of love, no matter the color of their skin, seeing them as like a spirit for real.
right.
That's a beautiful thing for real. And that just like show you that that's like a love. That's like a different connection. Seeing beyond a person's skin complexion and looking beyond that and just seeing that they have a spirit. People be out here hating because they don't have that type of love that he giving. That's why. That's just
It's
simple.
genuine. You can't beat genuine love.
And it's definitely genuine, and it's like I seen somebody say, "Yo, recording them and you recording dancing when you should be working, blah blah blah." But I'm sitting there like, alright, this motherfucker went viral a couple times off for this shit, and he's still working it. You know what I mean? Like, and no one's family is upset or, you know what I mean? Like,
people so accustomed to saying things going like a certain way for real. That's why, like, people in these mindsets.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying, because like shit, like when my mother passed, I couldn't be there all the time because I had to work. I had a family too, so it's like when she passed, it was crazy. I wish I had somebody there that did the fuck he did. Like, cause my mother she loved to laugh, she loved to party. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it was like for people that's almost checked out, they don't want to be sitting in a chair,
Moping around, no.
Open and just check out.
Right.
Same routine. That's because the people that at certain companies they accustomed to these same routines, these same behavior modifications. No, it's a new way you can do it. Like it's good ways you can do it by giving them laughters and all that. We don't have to keep telling them using reinforcers and all that stuff. There's other ways you can do it.
So like I heard your cousin talking about the upbringing. Like, so what kind of upbringing made you feel like, look, man, like shit, I'm gonna hop in this profession and help other people. Like, that's less fortunate where they can't do it for themselves.
One, I'm gonna tell you right now, our family definitely came from the struggle. So I feel like coming from a struggle is definitely your heart gonna be good already, because anything you get, you're gonna appreciate. And then that's what my family always taught us, to appreciate anything. Like, people don't know, like, I'm definitely gonna expose a little family secret. We used to, when we had dinner sometimes, and we would want to throw away our food, we'd throw it in the trash can. Our grandmother would tell us, no, pick that food out the trash can, and you gotta finish that food.
Pick it out the trash can. Damn, that's hey.
No exaggeration.
And because that, like I said, a lot of people, man, like, it wasn't no throwing away no food. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I fell in love with eating Brussels sprouts because.
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah.
To
You
now,
love
it's
the veggies
like,
now.
Yeah, now it's like shit. Can you put some bacon bits and some onions on my shit? Like, yeah, like it'd be good. But a lot of people don't understand. Like, when they see black and they see I'm being from a neighborhood, because I don't even want to say the hood, the neighborhood, because everybody not hood that's living in the neighborhood.
True.
Everybody not street that's living in the street.
True.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
like
real.
it's always good to broadcast those people because it's always getting played out with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like we just seen a lady from the Wire, they just locked up for cocaine, but the only thing, she not even from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? She been in many other shows.
But that's the news
But
you want to show off the area about her?
Yeah. She's from she from the Wire that was filmed in Baltimore. She was found with cocaine and marijuana. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why you didn't say that she was on a Shy in Chicago?
Oh, did you see the thing about the young dude who got nominated? What he got nominated, and they said he was from like Maryland or something. When he originally from Baltimore.
Right.
It's just crazy how they.
Because
yeah.
It's almost like Baltimore is a negative thing to say. And that's why it's like, for me, like, I want to show the good part of it because a lot of times, man, like, you can walk out this door and might not make it home.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean?
But that could be anywhere, not even in Baltimore.
But I'm saying that could be anywhere.
Yeah.
But it's like
It's a higher risk. It's a higher risk being here.
Here, man, it's like it's no guidance or people of your age don't want to talk to nobody like me.
True.
I mean, oh motherfucker, you this, you that. No, motherfucker, I got in and got out.
They got knowledge. You got to talk to the ones that's older than you. You got the knowledge.
So it takes it to the point where, like, that's why I wanted to do this interview with you because it's like, one, I was like, damn, this motherfucker young. And he really, I know the job because my cousin do it. But she older. But I know, like, yo, this motherfucker, he having fun. And I know he wiping ass.
Almost that.
You know what I mean?
And you don't understand, like, the way my schedule is my whole weekend's gone because of this job. So I'm working from literally from Thursday to Monday morning.
So you do, like, you living with them, right?
Might as well say I'm in there every day, basically.
Yeah,
Whatever
no,
they need, I'm there.
Like I said, like, my mother, she worked for art. And she was a living out Orange Mill, so I didn't see her until the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, like, I know you don't have no life and being young. It's like him being
I
dedicated
gave them
to
like,
something.
I gave them my early 20s, really.
Yeah, like,
It's like I'm going on my 4th year there.
And that's one thing I wanted to say. Like, yo, I appreciate you.
Almost
You know what I
that.
mean? Keep doing what you're doing because a lot of times people from our area, I'm not even gonna say from the hood again, like from our area, when backlash start to come, that's then they get lazy or they don't want to be seen as doing that job no more. You know what I mean? So, like, have people that you thought were close to you try to frown upon what you do or something like that? Like,
I mean, the thing is, I was selective with picking the people that I'm close with. Okay. So for the most part, everybody that's close with me always talking positive. Like, most of the time, we rejecting anything that's negative. We not worried about it. That's just how we go with things. Like, our main thing is positive energy. So we rejecting all that, whatever comes negative.
That's good, man. So basically, like me and my partners would say, like, when I say we squares and we're on our squares, not like trusting nowhere near bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like we don't focus, or the people in our section don't focus on popularity contest. So it's like, I don't care how you feel about me, as long as the real ones that's beside me got my back. You know what I mean? And like I said, another thing, man, like, what you doing, a lot of people wouldn't do it at your age because I mean, like, real shit, like Gucci was
the thing is, you telling the truth. People my age, their mindset is not that thought. That is not their thought. Like, you're
Everybody
not thinking
trying
to
to
do
live
that.
life right now.
Yeah, and it's like people were so ready to live another person's life that it got ridiculous, and I think that's where the disconnect from the youth and, I mean, like, reality disappeared. I mean, like I ain't gonna lie, like, people be so on Future, and Say it again, that motherfucker. He can't say shit because he told me personally, like, he don't sip lean. Mm-hmm. And it's like, it was okay for motherfuckers to do that. Like, I'm not, because he might come for me if I tell you that part, but I know he don't sip lean because we seen the fake bottles come in. You know what I'm saying? So, but he was just saying like that's what they like. And it's like, after that, it was like, yo, I can't even fuck with you no more. I really didn't fuck with you because I didn't understand what you said anyway.
That's a little weird. I ain't even gonna.
I'm
sitting fake. Like.
And we got the shit recorded, so I don't want motherfucker to play with me because we got the shit recorded, so I can't fuck with you. So like, but it's things like that. People see that shit and like, oh, like yeah, every era has their junk. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But I like the young era.
Junkie.
So this junkie shit is like extreme to the point where it's not even a junk, like zombies, because even a junkie at one point in time, bro, like get that blast and they'll clean the whole neighborhood. They'll wash a car. They'll do hard jobs. These young boys, man, like.
It's like lost though. They just
it's definitely it gotta be our generation fault because we the only ones that could change it. It's like the generation that was before us, they tired now. We taking care of them, so it's like we gotta just man up and tell them what they need to do or show them what they need to do.
Yeah, because I mean every era needs an OG, and they don't even have to be on the original gangster.
Yeah,
it's just like. Original guy, like you know what I mean, like or girl, like have somebody from that generation has to take over the narrative and say, "Yo, we gotta make a change."
Yeah. Because
it's bigger picture out here, like the girls getting into like the street gang and now they losing their lives, and then like we seeing all these girls being killed now. You know what I mean? It's a narrative there that is cool. But it's not, because now we like, yo, we want it to stop, but it has to take somebody in a generation to stop the shit. But for you, bro, like, I just want to say, man, like, for real, like, keep doing that shit.
I definitely will.
A lot of people not going to understand it. A lot of people not going to be, subjective to it because they like, well, he's supposed to be doing this. But if you're doing this and I know that these people that you take care of, they get checked by people above you. Mm-hmm. So if these people that you taking care of are still clean, diaper rash never, beard wounds never, you know what I mean?
House smelling
they,
good.
They eating, you know what I mean? I know you must be doing something right because you're still doing it.
Yeah, man. Like at the little places that we take them to, like the centers and stuff. Yeah. They don't know nothing. They really don't know nothing about what I'm doing, and they automatically telling me their attitude, like our clients' attitudes changed and all that, not knowing that any of this is happening. So it's like we don't even gotta tell them really why it's happening. Just let it show.
Oh shit! But I just wanted to say, man, thank you for coming.
Most definitely. Thanks for having me.
About to wrap this part up, man. But like I said, like. From real to real.
Most definitely.
Keep that shit going. Make sure that you make sure you stay on his shit, man.
I got it.
Salute you. Yeah, man, and keep doing your thing, brother.
Most definitely. Thanks.
Banking should be easy and convenient. That's why I'm a Meet You Credit Union member. They got a top-rated mobile app, and they get to use over 30,000 ATMs for free. That means I could access my money anywhere. Like here. Breathing. Or here. And always here at my local branch.
You can't be back here.
Right. If you live or work in the Baltimore area, check out Meet You Credit Union and start getting more for your money. Welcome to better banking for all. I'm always looking for ways to get more for my money. That's why I do my banking with Meet You Credit Union. Meet You members get better rates, lower fees, and special perks that you don't get with the big banks. Yep, more for my money. And I earn up to 3% on my checking with no minimum balance. Just a few ways Meet You Credit Union gives me more. If you live or work in the Baltimore area, check out Meet You Credit Union and start getting more for your money. Welcome to better banking for all. Banking should be easy and convenient. That's why I'm a MeetQ Credit Union member. They got a top-rated mobile app, and they get to use over 30,000 ATMs for free. That means I could access my money anywhere. Like here. Breathing. Or here. And always here at my local branch.
You can't be back here.
Right. If you live or work in the Baltimore area, check out MeetQ Credit Union and start getting more for your money. Welcome to better banking for all.
Yeah, I'm ready.
What's going on? What's going on? I'm back. Second half of Talk to Him, Carmen, and yeah, it was nice to have the young fellow on. But now to my right, I have
Micah B.
yeah, man, and she definitely won my attention. And it's crazy that it's a long story behind it too, because I didn't even know that she was down with the Hot Smiles movement.
Yeah, Miss Johnny and all them.
Yeah, and it's crazy because y'all had a cookout, and Joni, I was mad because she didn't invite me. Then she gonna say, "You always working." That's cool. It's cool. But Micah, that's your real name?
That's my real name.
Cause I was like, yo, that's not even her real name.
That's my
Joni
real
told me
name.
like, no, that's her real name. But what got you into music, man?
I started rapping in 2009. My brother, he told me to freestyle, and I just started freestyling. But then I stopped in 2013. And last year, my grandmother died, and that motivated me. I dropped a song in last July, and everybody you gotta start rapping again, and I just started rapping again.
No, I ain't gonna lie, that the song "Remember," right? Oh, you brought a little.
I got you.
You brought
Yeah.
her little merchandise with her. But remember, man, I ain't gonna lie, I even told you,
Yeah, you did.
that song, I didn't even get down the rest of the song. I passed Alert. Then when I got to Remember, I think I listened to that shit 50, 60 times on my way home, when I woke up. And it was because it was something that I could relate to, because I lost, everybody know that, from that watch, I lost my mom's, but it was your grandmother that motivated you. You know what I'm saying? And, what kind of upbringing did your grandmother instill in you that, it made you want to dedicate that to her?
Since a kid, she would always say I was her last grandchild. Before my other little cousins, 4 of them, before they came, I was the last one. She was a teacher, so from when I was 3, she taught me everything. She was teaching me before I went to pre-K. She made sure I went to pre-K because my parents were just gonna put me in kindergarten. But she no, you gotta go to pre-K, and she basically taught me everything. She helped me grow up every step of the way. If I couldn't call nobody, I could call her. If I needed somebody to talk to, I could talk to her. If I just wanted to go over our house just to go over there, I would just go over there. And anytime I needed her, she was always there.
She was always there. Man, we don't have those grandmothers today, because most of the grandmothers 22 and shit now.
Not 22.
Grandma 22. But now, for you, man, through every, I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy that you're here because I really do like this song, this CD, period.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. I listen to a lot of Baltimore artists, and now you're originally from Baltimore?
Yeah, I'm from Baltimore.
Damn, she make a good album. No, because a lot of people, right, from Baltimore, they'll make a couple good songs, but for a whole album, I ain't gonna lie though, I bumps this shit through and through. I didn't even know, and it's not even no gas because I didn't even know she was part of Hard Smiles. I didn't even me and her never had a conversation before.
That's true.
I just straight hit on the humble. I've been watching you. I've been waiting for this shit to drop. Right or wrong?
You did.
You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
when it came, I was on I was on my goddamn Apple waiting okay, this is fire. Then I was oh, she on Tidal too, so I had to put it on the title because
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? But whatever, because a lot of artists that I've known they always I like it, but I stopped. Like, what was your thing that made you stop for that before your grandmother passed? Like, what made you stop, or what made you not feel as though like you went into it?
My mother, she basically said it was like taking me off of my focus of school. Like I was still in middle school and stuff like that. So, school was first. So it was like take a break from that, make sure you do school, and then I finished school, and then I'm like, all right, cool, I'm back. I never thought I was going to come back, to be honest. I always loved it. I always did it for fun because it just made me feel good. Like, I never was, like, in it because, like, I want to be, like, a millionaire. It was just like, I can make good music. I know how to rap, so it was just like, then.
So you actually one of the artists that actually into it for the love. You're not actually into it because you want to be famous, or you want to be part of the fame.
Yeah, that's true.
I like that. Because a lot of people, every time they say why they got into music, they always want to be famous. They want to get the bag, as they say, or they just want to everybody to know them.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, they want to be, pop.
So for you, it's more so of, I'm doing this because I love it.
And also because I feel as though that, since you listen to the tape, you know what I talk about, like emotions, things I'm going through. I also feel like I guess I could be like a voice for people who feel unheard. In my personal opinion, like I feel like as a child and growing up, I always felt like unheard. No one really understood me. So I just want to be able to make music, and people feel like, I personally feel like I'm talking about stuff everybody don't talk about. Like people afraid to go into the emotions, and people afraid to go that deep. So I'm like, I'm going to do it because it's helping me get through my life. And I'm like, I always say I talk about my pain so you can feel my pain, because I know somebody probably going to do the same. And I just want people to feel like, this person I can relate to. Because me growing up, I never had a rap, but I could, relate to 100%. And I feel like people can relate to me.
So, and that's the other thing where, like I said, I do listen to your music. And one of the things that I love about your music, I'm not even going to lie, was the pain. But being a female, no matter what sexual orientation you may like, you know what I mean? That's not it.
Nah, I feel like though everybody, I always say I feel like, Baltimore or female rappers, male rappers, I feel like everybody rapping about the same stuff. And I feel like, I'm tired of hearing the same stuff. So I could do it. I could say it, but it's like, everybody do it. And I don't feel like I need to give people something that they could really, literally sit down and be like, if I'm going through something, and let me turn Micah B on, because I know Micah B going to get me through this.
Yeah, and I ain't going to lie, that was one of the things, because being a female, right, every time you hear a female artist, and there's no shot to a female artist, that's outside of, your Rhapsodies or your Miss J's and things like that. They try to put that body on Front Street. Now, don't try to kill me like they killing JD, because I really think that he should have shut up, because he had the platform to help make a change of the women rappers. But he always going for the kids. I don't know what it is with him and these fucking kids. I think we gotta look into that more than we look into the Michael Jackson situation. But my thing with that was, because when he said that, me of a person that actually love hip hop, I'm not even gonna say rap, because I can't love all that shit, but I do love hip hop, right? And for me growing up, Jermaine Dupri was one of those bosses. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot, but I do watch the rap game.
Yeah, I watched it a couple times too.
And the women that spit, the kids that was spitting, you see them on Instagram. You know what I mean? But one of the main ones that he had on there, Mulatto, when she was on the show, and she still signed to him, she was on the show, she was a young little girl. Now she's over 18, I guess. But her pictures that he approved are showing the same thing that he talked out about. So I want him to shut the hell up and make sure that he can control what's in his house. But like I said, like for you, man, like you really spitting some heart. You spitting the pain, and I really like that because everything doesn't have to be about sex. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Everything don't have to be about the breast or the butt. Because everybody really don't have one. Even if they brought it, it wasn't theirs in the beginning. But
That's true.
but for you, I just want to make sure. I just want to tell you, like personally, like I'm happy that you are making this type of music, and I hope that you continue. Don't let nobody change it, because I really think that you're one of the people that's in the city that's making music that can really, really change a narrative of what's going on. Because everybody don't sell drugs, but everybody sells drugs on wax.
Right, I agree.
Everybody never seen a gun, but everybody got a gun on wax.
Definitely.
It's people here in the city that you hear about the murders, but never seen a murder. But everybody seen a murder on their songs. You know what I'm saying? But when you paint the bigger picture of a city, it brings more attention to you. So, and I know a lot of that's because Joni definitely don't tell nobody, try to make people build off of the negative.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So I really definitely big her up because, like I said, she's doing a lot of this. First with all her own bread. Yeah, she may be getting some type of help now from other endorsers and things with her, but it's still her bread to me.
That's true. It is.
Because she actually gave up a lot of money to start helping with the children and of the city. So, like, what got you into Heart Smiles though? Like, I want to know how you get into Heart Smiles.
I've been like, trying to do different things like in the city, like if you don't know.
She probably bullied you too when she met you, right?
No, she didn't. She was actually, she was sweet. She was real sweet. She was real sweet. I always wanted to like help the city and like seeing what she was doing. I also have a community organization called Dreams of the Heart Incorporated for the homeless and less fortunate in the city, giving clothes, food, and then like helping the youth in like different schools and stuff with my mentor. But like seeing what she do, I always was watching it. I just never had like the time to get around to it. But then like she made a post and I'm like, it was like the Meet Raven Paris, and I'm like, whoa, that's dope. So I did that with her and like the embrace. It was like being around her. It wasn't like we just met each other. It was like we knew each other and like it was. I didn't feel weird. I didn't feel awkward. Like the love was genuine. Like right from that moment.
Because the energy real.
Definitely.
When you meet somebody and you don't feel awkward and feel like you can be yourself, the energy real. You know what I mean? And that she definitely like it comes off of her every time she's in her area. Like she's just in some sweatpants and a t-shirt.
Definitely,
like
and
she demands the attention.
She does. She does.
So I definitely appreciate on that. But for you, man, like with the organization that you have, like when do you do it? How often do you do it?
Recently we haven't really like done too much. We just been like working with other organizations, like giving them stuff, or just just trying to partner up with people. Cause with me being busy with the music, still trying to do everything, I'm kind of working on a reshape of it. Cause like I said, we focus on the homeless and less fortunate, but I'm trying to get it to where those focusing on more different problems going on in the city. Cause there's a lot going on that we need to try to focus on. So I'm trying not have it on one specific thing, but shift it to different things that we can just touch.
No doubt. And then it's nothing wrong with if you can't do it on your own. That's another thing. A lot of people think that if it's not me by myself, then it's not official. That's a lot.
That's true.
As long as your imprint is there, you're good.
I agree.
So I definitely appreciate if you don't have the time, and I definitely know she's a rapper. You can tell from her hand, like every time she talks, she's like, shit, I thought she was in a booth a couple times just now. Like she was like, yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like you just keep doing that shit because how old are you?
I just turned 20 on June 30th.
See, like the youth are the people that can change the city. Like it's to the point where now it's up to the youth. Like the youth that have to govern the youth now. And it's like, and I feel like I said, like your music can help change that. But how do you feel about the city with the way it's going right now? Being that you are 20, you're close to a lot of them.
Definitely.
Yeah, so
I feel like it's going into a direction that it shouldn't be going into, but I feel like with the proper help, do I know exactly what the proper help is right now? No, but looking at it, you can kind of get an idea. But you know, the Murder Inc. page, that's like, it's vicious right now. Like every day, somebody under 25 is getting
somebody
killed.
really know who own that, run that?
No, I don't.
I really think it's the police.
It might be because they be on it. They be on it.
Literally, like
It might be the police.
you have a person that it's like, yo, somebody got that can. They have the details down to the point, like the time. One time it was a shooting, like this past with the 9 people that got shot. Their rundown was so beautiful.
It
and
was.
Not in
I
a
be
good,
reading it too.
It
Like,
was like
it's
it was
crazy.
so beautiful. I was like, yo, let me go to the police Twitter page because they have to get the information from somewhere. They didn't even have that much
on that.
information.
It don't. It's
So
crazy.
I said, hold up. Let me go to the police Facebook page. Yo, it was the same stuff that they had on WJZ. So I was like, how do they know at 7:47 this happened and this I was like, yo, this happened. And could
Probably,
be people from the
probably.
news. And it's like,
It
but
gotta
the
be.
thing is, they also benefit because people are sending these people money to promote their business on it. So
That's
some
true.
way, somebody, either the news or the police, are getting some money from them, and it trips me out because, I don't even like the page no more because
Me either.
I know what it's for.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes I go there just to make sure that this shooting that just happened wasn't nobody I knew. So Murder Inc. it's almost like the blotter or the murder space page that used to be in the city paper where they just anytime somebody gets killed or shot in the city, it's reported there. So it's almost like it's almost like the report of the crime.
I never understood the purpose of it. Why people look at it.
And for me,
Oh.
it is depressing.
It is depressing, it is.
But the whole thing is now, so many they be having stuff that don't hit the news. That's the other thing.
That's what I be looking
some
like. Yo,
stuff
I didn't
don't
even
hit
hear
the
about
news
this.
and they have it. So it's almost like when somebody somebody got shot, go to Murder Inc.
Definitely.
Because you gotta see, make sure it's not one of your family members, not a friend or something like that. But it just be crazy how it works. But now it's becoming because I know some organizations that's in Baltimore that was like, hey, reached out to them and say, hey, these kids are doing this or I mean this positive is going on, and they told them they wasn't going to post it.
Oh yeah,
Because
that was what Hot Smiles, I think. It was
Yeah,
with Hot Smiles.
that happened to Hot
Definitely
Smiles,
Hot
too.
Smiles.
And then it happened also to Be Easy. I asked
Got
them
you.
about some stuff that happened over that when they was doing the little kid drive and they wasn't trying to post it. But then next thing you know, you see a murder in California that has nothing to do
That's
with
what
it.
I be saying the same. Like, how you gonna post something somewhere else? But
Or somebody that I need to talk to the shop right USA guy because the one the TV guy, because he always on there every week, so he might know who exactly it is. But
he do be on there all the time.
it's just like for something like that though. For me, I'm thinking it's like Nikki said it's depressing.
It is.
Like for you, how do you feel about that page?
I mean, at first, I never felt like no type of way, but it was like, but now it's like, it gets to the point where it's like, I don't even want to keep saying this every day. Like, it's to the point where like we know what's going on, but like actually saying it every day and then people coming across that it's like, I don't really want y'all telling me that. Like,
Right.
I don't really know I don't really want y'all. I don't want to be the first. I don't want y'all to be the first reason I find out about it. If it's somebody that I know, it's like whoa, it hit you off guard.
Like I really want like someone in that family to call me like, hey,
right, but
this is what happened or before that. But like I said, it's almost programmed now because it could be somebody getting shot right now and they know the whole story though. You know what I mean? They know,
literally know the whole story.
So I might check it when we get out of here to see what just happened. But
that's crazy.
like, do you, like you say that you don't know what it could be? Do you think that it's because? Well, I remember they just said that they was gonna open up the rec centers throughout the city because they got a grant, right? In the beginning of the summer. But I never seen all the rec centers open yet.
Me either.
But do you think? And then they said that they talked to some youth, and youth said that the older generation just doesn't listen to them, or the people don't listen to them. Do you feel like we don't? Us being me, Nikki, all the older people, don't listen to the younger generation.
I think it depends. It depends on like the actual like the people. I feel like they're like probably like older, like probably not your age, but like older. They don't really listen, but it depends because it's like, are we really trying to like get that point across? Cause it's like we can say that you're not listening to it, but it's like we got to demand it, and like I feel like sometimes we all heard, sometimes we not heard, but it just all depends on who you talking to and what you're talking about.
Right.
I think it depends on exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, because I feel, because a lot of people will say that, like, oh, you know, they not listening to, like, I had a young guy actually tell me, like, yeah, your generation don't listen to us. So when I asked him, like, what is it that we don't listen to, he was like, we don't listen to when they need help, when they don't want to do this. And I was like, well, I know a couple people in my age range that actually reach out to people that do that. But it's like when you have somebody that's so custom now that they don't even listen to their parents, why do you think they're going to listen to me?
That's true.
Because I really think a lot of it do happen in the homes. But for me, like, if it wasn't my mother, it was my aunt. If it wasn't my aunt, it was my grandmother. And then when those figures started passing, it was my older cousins. But now it's like, it's going away to where no one wants to. You know how they say, like, you don't know how it's going to be unless you do it? But it's like everybody doing that now. Like, like you tell them, like, look at them. Like, why you want to pop pills and sip lean? Look at him. That'd be like, shit, I'm going to go pop this pill and hit the lean now. It's like, what? Like,
yeah, sure.
And, like, I had a little young boy that went to school with one of my little cousins that they made him a viral picture and made jokes of him, but nobody wanted to help him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He was over west, pants down, looking like an old fiend, but he was only 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's.
And like everybody took a picture of him and made jokes about it, but I was like, why none of y'all grabbing him trying to help him?
I feel the same way when I see certain stuff. Like I be seeing people post certain stuff like same situations like that. And I'm like, that's like you laughing or you making a joke about it isn't gonna make that situation better. Like, how you gonna be judgmental when you're not even trying to help the person? Like, even though you don't know the person, it's like how you gonna make fun of them and you don't really know what they're going through. Because if you don't, I personally feel like if you don't talk to somebody about what they're going through, you'll never understand. So how can you put your opinion on something without fully understanding the situation?
And that's a fact. Like that one picture that was just going around down on North Avenue and Maryland Avenue with the people they had the bed, they were sleeping on the bed and they had the drum set out there. Now, this crazy thing about it is one of the guys actually helped me and Joni spray paint some stuff, spray paint the heart smiles on in the graffiti alley. You know what I mean? And when we met him, he was up. He was always positive. Every time I seen him, he was positive. And when I rolled past and I seen him, it broke my heart. I had to call Joni, like, when I come back down, I got to do something because, like, like I've been there before. Like I've been homeless before. Like people that know me know I was homeless. You know what I'm saying? And I was homeless because of my own right, but my fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? But when you see that people was laughing, like, that's funny because they got a whole bed out there and the jump set shit. That was smart. He ain't sleeping on the ground, you know what I mean?
That's true.
But nobody went past, it's 100 and some degrees. Nobody went back out there. I went back out there. My family gave me some water, some food, you know what I mean? Because I can't do nothing else. But it's 100 and some degrees out there.
Right.
No, everybody took a picture, but nobody gave them no water. And I ain't gonna lie, I showed them, like, look, they trying to make a mockery of you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what happened, but I get back on your feet. I pray you get back on your feet.
Definitely.
And he like, no, it's just hard right now, and this and that. I understand, because a lot of people don't understand where people coming from. And as everything is funny until it hits you. I mean, so I like, that stuff, like the city, that's what I'm saying, like the part of this city has really become like lost. You know what I mean?
agree.
Like, I remember where Baltimore, when we came here, like, if me and Nikki lived on the same block, right? And say I got locked out, Nikki Peoples would be like, you could come on in here,
Right.
wait till your peoples come home. Shit, it could have rained hard. You know what I mean? You stuck.
Definitely.
I mean, like, the neighborhood used to be a neighborhood. Like, back in the day, it used to be, like, I got my ass whipped by my neighbor before my mother came home with my ass. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't frowned upon. Or, I mean, it was basically, everybody was actually being a village. That village living actually disappeared. And, like, do you think that we can get back to that village living?
I would say yeah. I don't never want to say no because I don't really know, but I feel as though it would take some time though, because everybody is kind of for themselves. Nobody's really trying to help nobody. I mean, people try to help people, but you know, from what you can see, like the majority, it's like everybody for themselves, and if they can't benefit about it, then they ain't in it.
All right, well, we're ready to get out of here. I want you to plug your social media, where they can find your music.
Gotcha.
Because I definitely want them to listen to it.
You can follow me on Instagram at Micah B. That's M1CAHB. And you can find my tape Alert on all platforms: iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal, Spinrilla. If you don't got the other platforms, go get that hardest tape out.
And I ain't gonna lie, the shit fire too.
I appreciate it.
And she still carrying around hard copies, which makes me like her even more because some people still driving with CDs in their car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't, but I'm just saying, people still have CD players because everybody don't have money. So, man, talk to him. I'll be back in 2 weeks, man, and week after next. Well, that's 2 weeks, right? Yeah, week after next. All right, but stay cool. Go listen to our music.
All platforms.
Yeah.
Go get that Alert.
Talk to him, man. I'm out of here.